drawing is a orient for a loftlock. Now, the loftlock, it would actually be an underwater, it would be a similar underwater-based creature. But it looks more like a giant worm. Basically, it has 2 arms and 2 pair of antennae. As you have a loftlock, there are underwater creatures that hide in the waters below 5. And they're underwater-based creature. But also, well, they'd actually also located on some other worlds too, beyond just 5. Well, they're actually kind of an invasive species. They are about 5. Basically, underwater-based life form. Basically, with loftlock, it's basically these creatures have they have 2 arms and 2 antennae. And they also have kind of sort of and they're basically underwater-based creatures. Basically, they can now. Basically, what they do is they drown. They kind of kill people by drowning them in water, and they can also create tidal. They can also kind of create mini tidal waves using their antennae. That's kind of ignition for kind of starting mini tidal waves. You can also kind of create holes in water systems, kind of create holes in oceans. Basically, they can also create like kind of mini holes in oceans too. So they're pretty dangerous aquatic life form. Now, if a loftlock, not only dangerous, they're also pretty scattered across oceans. And they're actually they mainly hide in caves. So basically, they come out when basically they come out at night. They come out basically whenever they're provoked. His arm, he has 5 blade out, and he's ready to fight the loftlock. Now if the loftlock is ready for combat. Now if the loftlock basically views the finite. Now if loftlock, they're pretty easy to kill, but they can also get kind of difficult too, especially with. But they kind of block their heads with their antennae. Kind of use it to kind of block their heads. And they can also kind of go into kind of almost like a plant-like, kind of moving kind of plant-like formation. And they kind of go into these kind of solid stick-like formations, which kind of makes it kind of hard for anyone to actually spot them. It's actually very hard to notice. It can actually make them kind of hard to notice. It's basically like their camouflage. Here's our arm. He's ready for combat. He's got his 5 blade out. He's ready for combat. As you can see, now for loftlock, they'd also be kind of able to kind of squirt a kind of gas cloud, a kind of protective, kind of gas that kind of shields them with kind of like a protective gas that can actually be kind of poisonous to neighboring aquatic underwater life forms. So, any questions?